That's overrated.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Cloudboy Bales, and welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports. I have not done a video on the Bucks all year. I've been so focused on the Packers season and the playoff run, and then on the draft, and then on the Brewers season starting because I had so many expectations for them. By the way, please start winning games again. I am starting to lose a little concentration now that Yelich is back in the IL. But regardless, let's focus on the Bucks right now because obviously playoffs start soon. We have like 7 games left, and it's going to be a little tight race to see who's going to end up with the 1, 2, and 3 seed. We played the Brooklyn Nets, and both games we beat them. Big wins. These were some great games to watch, especially the game on Sunday on ABC. That was a great game. This game was great too. We saw some great performances played by Giannis and then KD and Kyrie on the other side. It was fantastic. Everyone was shooting the lights out. To be honest, the Nets really don't play. The Nets have really good offense, but their defense is not so good. And here's the thing. I mean, it doesn't matter. You got to play defense to win games, but no one plays defense until playoffs anyways, so it's not really a big deal. So anyways, we saw Giannis on Sunday score 49 points. Today, I think he had 34 from my last I checked. But he looked great. I'm happy about this. 36. He had 36 points. So we're really excited to see it. And then KD had 40 the other day. He had 32 today. Kyrie had 38 today. Great games played. Also by Middleton and Drew Holiday, who dropped 23 both. I'm surprised on how good Milwaukee is actually starting to get a lot more momentum. I think they're starting to get their swagger back that they were lacking in the bubble and at the start of the season, which is obviously why they're, struggling a little bit. We're 7 games. We got 7 more games to play. Our schedule is, if I got this correctly, we are at home against Washington, then Houston, then on the road against San Antonio, then we're home against the Magic, on the road against the Pacers, at home against Miami. We haven't played Miami since the start of the season. And then we finish on the road against the Bulls. These games seem fairly easy. But, I feel like what will happen is over time the Bucks might rest Giannis just because of the ankle issues that he's had. But these 2 games, honestly, it didn't even look like he had an ankle injury. Now, of course, the reason why he did win these games was because no one played defense on him. They tried forcing him to shoot the ball. We saw him take multiple 3-point attempts in these 2 games. He went 4 out of 8 in the last one, and today he went 4 out of 12. I don't think he's ever taken 12 3-point attempts in a game ever, but that's pretty insane. But the thing is, that could be a problem. Now, before I get all bandwagonish, saying that the Bucks are the best, first off, I've saw the playoffs for the past 2 years. So honestly, these wins are important, but when it comes to playoffs, they don't matter, okay? What matters is what they do in the playoffs, and we can go to the finals. But from what I see, this team is playing with so much confidence that they did at the beginning of the year. I am way more confident that they can make a deep playoff run. Now, of course, from what I've seen in the past, I'm still a little bit nervous because Bud has made some questionable decisions, but I'm very confident that, the Bucks can do it. So here's the deal. The Bucks have 7 more games left. And the thing is, we still are the 3rd seed overall. We possibly could be playing the the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics in the first round, which is absolutely crazy to think about. I don't want to play either of those teams. I really don't. The thing is, Philly and Brooklyn, they have not played good defense on Giannis ever. I don't know what it is, but Boston and Miami does, which is a little bit scary. Two teams that are not even as good as the top teams are playing way better defense on Giannis than Brooklyn. That's why, obviously, Miami won the series against Milwaukee. Everyone's thought I was crazy to say that I picked Miami to win the series, and I said Miami was going to the finals, and they did. So I was still right about that. But we are 3 games behind the 1 seed, so possibly we could choke. Philly could choke, and we could get the 1 seed. We're only 1.5 away from Brooklyn with the 2 wins as well. So, we got to win out, obviously, because if we want the 1 seed, we got the tiebreaker. Don't forget about that. We have the tiebreaker with both Philly and Brooklyn. So, obviously, I don't want to play both those teams on the road going into, season, going into playoffs. That would, when we had to probably play them in future rounds, that would be terrible. But that's crazy. Another thing is, why the heck is there a play-in game? It's the dumbest idea I think I've ever seen in my life. That's that. So, this is just a little message. Let's get these wins, Bucks. They need to play all out to finish the season. I don't think if we want the 1 seed, we can't lose out. That's just something that we've seen. Looking at Philly and Brooklyn's record, oh boy. Literally the Sixers have the easiest schedule probably to finish out the season. And Brooklyn's is a pretty okay, they're about as tough as ours. But the best thing to say is Philly could choke here and we could win games and we could end up being that. So that's what matters. I want the Bucks to keep winning games. Giannis is playing like his old MVP self, which is great. But I'd love to see him getting more confident and taking jumpers and 3-pointers. I think we're seeing that from these 2 games that we saw nationally televised. We saw him really try to be comfortable taking shots. And I think that is going to be a huge key going down the line. Another key is Drew Holiday. Eric Bledsoe could not do anything for us in the playoffs, but we were seeing that Drew Holiday, I think, can. So I'm really happy about that. It's crazy enough to just think of what's going to happen. I mean, Lakers might even see themselves in the play-in games because of missing AD and LeBron for so long. They're on the fence right now, which is crazy to think about. But this is interesting. These were just great games to watch. I don't really know what else to say, but I think we got to enjoy this ride. I'm excited. Playoffs start soon. I'm going to be probably doing more videos down the line, analyses on the games and stuff like that, because this season was very long. It was tough to watch, but I think they're getting the hang of it. So let's hope for the best. So anyways, it's your man Cloudboy Bales. Stay tuned for more updates. Subscribe below, comment with your thoughts, share, and as always, stay safe and be smart. And as always, go Bucks. We'll see you next time.